Sports.
We got 5 minutes on the clock. Jarvez Hall, you are up first. Fire away.
Thank you. We are here at the Jarvez Hall Show, and I'm joined by the class of 1080 fan. I'm here with Isaac Ropp and Big
That
Suke,
happened.
the boys from Prime Time. How you guys doing today?
Good to see you.
Thank you for adding some credibility to the sexiest show on radio. I really appreciate you guys being here.
Well, certainly when it comes to sexy, we up that factor.
I mean, look at us.
Definitely.
Bunch of old, bald, gray guys. Nothing says sexy like that.
That's exactly how it starts right there.
Let me do an unbutton or two here.
Oh, this is for radio.
Give you a little chest meat.
The kids are listening, please.
This
please.
wife beater right here.
Please, the kids are listening.
No kids are listening.
Now, Isaac, I know you're used to point guarding this thing, but I'm going to slide you over to the two guard.
You got it. You got it.
So first we have to bring up the 1080 fan combine and how you guys did with the combine. Are you guys satisfied with your performance in the combine?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
No, I'm pretty sure I tore my hip. I'm not kidding. Like, I can't lift my right leg. I've spent like the last 5 days with an ice pack shoved down my pants. So while the numbers were fine, all I really wanted to do was avoid major injury, and that did not happen. Ankle, shoulder, and hip/groin. So no, it was not a successful combine for me.
So were you able to improve your draft stock at the combine?
No.
well, myself, I was going to come to the combine, but my handlers advised me to throw at my pro day.
Jarvez, I'd be terrified with you running a 40, buddy.
You'll be surprised. I got sneaky quicks.
Well, the Salina Schooner, you put on a pretty good.
Did you see my 40 time?
I did. I think they had to use an abacus.
I ran a 2.8 and then pulled a hammy.
Okay.
So they just put me down for a 2.8.
It's a good split.
Fast 40.
That works for me.
And I wanted to kind of transition that into pro days. I see these advertised on ESPN now. They're showing the Auburn Pro Day and all these different pro days. How relevant do you feel the pro days are to the evaluation process?
I think when it comes to pro days, same thing as a combine, it plays a role in it. But I mean, so much of this is all you're looking for is red flags. So as long as you don't go out and you don't just look horrific, you're not fat, you're not out of shape, you don't run something ridiculously slow, I mean, you have a pretty good idea of what these guys, when you look at Marcus Mariota on film, you got a good idea of what the guy runs, or you look at a receiver, and as long as he's within an acceptable range. So it's like each position is going to have metrics that you want to fall in. So if you're drafting a receiver, you want him somewhere between 4.3 and 4.5. So as long as he runs somewhere in that, you're going to be fine. But you run a 4.7, that's where it kills you. So, pro days and all that, I think we make too much of them. Just don't screw it up, and you'll be fine.
What I don't get about pro days, they basically throw nobody's like coming after him.
There's a broom.
Nobody's coming down the barrel at them, right? And they're throwing to the receivers that they're used to. It's like, I don't really get what scouts get out of watching these guys at the combine. They've seen them in college. These guys threw at the at the pro day. These guys threw at the combine. It's like, why this big charade to go out there and, hey, look at me, I can throw a 40-yard pass. Well, we know that. You're going to be the number one pick
damn it.
in the draft.
It is. And what we call that is what we call the T-shirt and shorts Olympics.
Right.
And there are plenty of players who go out and do well in the T-shirt and shorts Olympics, and then they get overdrafted. I remember we had a guy on my team at Oregon State, and he was a beast in the weight room. I mean, an absolute beast. Got him on the field and got handled.
Yeah.
Looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane. And I honestly think that now that Al Davis is gone, I think the last of the combine fall in love owners, I think some of that has gone away a little bit. I mean, obviously, if you go out and there was the Kevin White, the kid from West Virginia, ran 4.3 at 6'5", 240 pounds. I mean, that'll open some eyes. But I think the Darius Haywood-Bays and the Mike Mamulas and some of these things, I think the NFL has gotten better at getting away from that and using it as part of the evaluation as opposed to a big hunk of it. It was Bill Parcells said that back, I think when he was with the Dolphins, he set his board going into the combine, and as long as there wasn't a medical or a personality red flag, nothing was going to change. And that was 10 years ago.
No, definitely, and that's what we really hope for, is that because in the age of advanced analytics and numbers and abacuses and everything that comes along with the process, I really hope that people actually go in and really watch the tape and let the tape decide, versus necessarily coming in and worried about who ran the 40 time, who ran a split, 2-3 in the 10-yard dash and all those things. I think people really need to go back to the game tape, because like we always say in football and basketball, any sport, the tape don't lie.
Well, that's true. Game tape in college, though, sometimes doesn't translate. It's like, why can't they actually put NFL football players out there and like simulate an actual NFL game speed and see what they do?
We're coming up to the end of the segment. Would you guys stay around for another one with us on the Jarvez Hall Show?
Not even.
Okay, well, we'll have them back at some point today. Thank you, guys. We'll go right to the break.
All right, thank you, Jarvez. Understanding the most difficult thing on the fan, getting Isaac and Suke out on time.
That is true.
How'd it go with Jarvez, guys?
Truth. Oh, it was very comfortable. Very comfortable. That's what you're looking for. 3 guys is a lot, especially with me and him. We talk a lot, so it's like, no, that was good.
Rob said it a couple weeks ago that probably the most natural guy as far as ready to host a show right now is the big fella here. You know, there's different skills. I mean, we saw last year, you know, Keith was more of a host. Luke was more of a 2. They ended up being put together. Jarvez, to me, if you're looking at the best number 1 that we have, a guy hosting a show, I still think it's probably Jarvez, and it has been since the beginning of the competition, and nothing there, changed that for me.
Let's see how the judges think. Jeff Austin.
I thought he did a great job leading the interview with Isaac and Suke. It did sound natural. Ties, the fan combine right seamlessly into the NFL combine, which is a skilled move. You added some content as well, some comments, not just asking the questions, but also giving some of your opinion. I think everybody who quarterbacks a show or is a play-by-play guy on a broadcast will also add some comments in if they're smart, not just, setting up the other guys around them. So that was good. Ease into it a little bit slowly, maybe. A lot of formalities at the beginning. If I had one criticism, maybe that would be it. Also, don't forget to re-engage your audience and remind them who you're talking to and why. But all in all, I mean, it's kind of the performance we come to expect from Jarvez.
All right, and Dusty Hara.
I thought it was really good. I mean, you just sounded natural with Isaac and Suke. If there's, and this is just nitpicking, but if there's one thing that I've kind of heard in the recurrence of your 2 and 3 minute things, it's you tell people when you're going to transition. You say, we're now going to transition to. You don't need to tell them, you just do it, and they'll get it. But that's something really small, and if nobody's just told you that. You tell you once, and you're really good at correcting it. That didn't mark you down at all. I thought overall it was an awesome performance, so nice job.
Well done, Jarvez. We're off and running here. It's Final Four night on Hunt for the Host 2.